Hi, my name is Ayça. I'm a creative technologist. Today I will talk about synchronicities and being open to receiving. So it may sound woo-woo, but if you take a little bit of time to think if it's really that it is something that you are crazy and thinking about this, or is this something happening for in society and it's a social construct that we all collectively believe in and it works out. So if you are an old person, like lived in 70s, etc., I think they are called serendipity to this. I don't know what kids they say today. So what I want to talk about is my yesterday. Yesterday I had a perfect day. It was really synchronicity and stuff. All things went smoothly. In the morning, I had an interview. I met my friend in Sarpati Park. We recorded an episode. And then I went to Photography Museum of Amsterdam, Foam Museum, seen 3 exhibitions. Before that, I had a business call, whatever. I'm very useful to doing interviews, it's really fun. Then I meet another person to have an interview episode in Wester Park. Later, I take a walk and see what's around, and I went to AI NL Art Gallery. It's for Amsterdam International Artists Community or something like this, and I had Tampus with me. I brought Tampus to them and met a cool artist and talked with who is organizing, and she gave me this. It's a soup and it is created for the 80 years of independence of the Netherlands. Like there is especially on 5 May, then it's related to this. And also this year is the 1750 years of the Amsterdam, so they celebrate this, and this is a design that they used for 700 years. So you can get this shirt from that AINL gallery. And I'm not really sure about art economy, how does it work. I say this all the time. But what I know is that there you can see a lot of artists from a lot of different kind of styles. So if you are thinking about getting an art piece for as an investment, it's an interesting place to check out. So being open to receiving, this is something that I was not expecting. Like I wouldn't guess that I would get soup today. And then later on I had another event called AI Tinkerers. So it's a global event that maybe in your city there is another AI Tinkerers event happening near you. And I went to Amsterdam chapter, and there were people talking about what they built and show some demo and how did they build. So it is interesting to be a human. But I want to talk about later on. There's one more thing about being open to receiving, but I don't know how many minutes, but I will continue anyways. In three times in my life, I've heard the question, how can I help you? So, Ayça, you are 27 years old. Isn't 3 is too less? Not really. So in the beginning of my 20s, I will never forget these 3 people. I heard this. It was right after around my graduation or earlier that. This person asked it, and I said, you cannot help me. Like, that was really silly. I didn't know what I needed. Second person, when he or she asked me, I said, like, again, I didn't say directly, you cannot help me, but I said that in a way. And then the third person, when they asked me, I knew what I need. So what I'm trying to talk today, being open to knowing that what you need is a great self-awareness point, that you know what you need. And I think that makes it easier to receive. So because you know what you want, you know what you need. So the third person, when they ask me, then I knew that what I am trying to learn now, and I asked directly that I'm trying to learn this, and can you help me to learn this? Like asking for money, asking for material things. You can get things while asking people, but I think it's more important learning from people's experiences, or just by being in the synchronicity and stuff, you can get jazzy. So what happened? I go to the same grocery store all the time, and I said, oh, recently I really want to have Turkish coffee, and I want to make it myself, etc. And I bought Turkish coffee from the same grocery store. I go there all the time, and they're a couple, and they're like, I go there to socialize sometimes because they're fun. So then she told me, wait a few minutes, and I kept looking at the grapefruits, etc. And she bring me this, and I said, yeah, I thought maybe I was buying it, and then she said, oh, it's a gift, etc. So what I'm trying to say, maybe in another thing and the last thing, is that it's also about the culture. That do you like to give, or do you give things in your culture? Last question that I want to ask you: do you know what do you need right now? So don't tell me directly. Do not write anything in the comments. Think about it, and yeah, maybe if someone asks you, how can I help you? And now you have an answer. Okay, bye bye.